morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, the 9th of December, 2020, time 9:30 a.m. I'll tell you, the markets are getting jolted around because I don't even know the right word to explain it. We think we're going to get a COVID relief bill. Yesterday we had a $908 billion bill. Then late in the day, Steve Mnuchin joined the foray and said the president was willing to support a $916 billion bill, if it included aid to the states and relief for universities and businesses against lawsuits dealing with COVID-19. So you have two packages, one without those two problems, that the problems as seen by the Republicans and Democrats. Take them off the table, $908 billion. No state aid, no lawsuit parts. $916 billion, include the state aid and the other. Guess what? Just now, Senator McConnell said on the floor that the goalposts are moving again by the Democrats. In other words, this is part of the negotiation. If you're going to try to trade that, you'll probably go crazy in the marketplace. There'll be a package of some type. Whether it's coming now or later, I don't know. Here's what I have to say, and I wrote it in my full research. Any package you do now means it's going to be harder to get one later. The problem is you don't do one now, you're not giving relief to people that need it and businesses exactly right now. That is the dilemma the market's facing, and politicians, of course, they all fight for their turf. It's terrible. In any case, the gold market, silver down. Why? Another billion here, billion there. Well, what's it going to mean for interest rates? You can see they're climbing a little bit there. So that puts some pressure on that market. The dollar doesn't like that more money thrown into the kettle. That's down. And as we can see, you're getting bounces of all types in the markets. Now, tonight, UK Prime Minister Johnson meets with the European head, Ms. van der Leyen, and they will try to work out deals. Now the negotiators are joining into that dinner. The more people you get, the less likelihood I think a deal's going to get done. You got to have just the political heads there, not everybody else, and I don't know if you can get through that, but we'll see. I'm always an optimist. The numbers that just came out, I haven't seen at this hour the 9:30 EIA numbers, but the fact that energies fell back means it's another build. I can tell you that by just looking at it. I was yesterday surprised that the market and energy held up because you put in nearly 9 million barrels net between distillates, gasoline, and crude oil on the API number, and the market was up. You're falling back, so that number today must have matched it. And we finally got to a point where maybe we've seen the end of the break in the grain markets. They certainly broke fairly hard. So I think it's a day full of activity. I think it's going to be a currency play you got to keep your eye on. Tomorrow we get the European Central Bank announcement. My guess is that they can extend the relief package program they have. This is just my guess, and increase it by, say, 500 billion euro. Doesn't mean they have to spend it, but that's what the central bank can throw out on the table to give the market the idea that the bank is behind everything. We will see just what is done. That's what I'm thinking. Now, mortgage bankers' numbers, they came out. You can see there's a decline. The week of December 4th, the index down about 5%. The purchase index down 1.2%. People are still doing the refi. Remember, rates have moved back up, so we're watching the impact of that on the market. Wholesale inventories and sales. The inventory's up 1.1%. That's way more than the expected 0.2. They're looking at the sales up 1.8%. The prior was only up 0.1. The inventory sales ratio, 1.3 months. The conference board on, that should be right here, the online help wanted index 102.5, slipping from the October number. Now, one of the things that I want you to understand is this is my Cyber Week sale. And for that, any package of my research that you buy on a one-year basis, I'm putting in my charting course. In the charting course, you're going to learn the 5 ground rules that I have. Now, let me explain them. You're going to follow along with what I do in videos. We give you the charting software. You go back to the data that I teach you on with the charting software. In the mornings included in it, You're going to learn, as I do my morning video with today's data, and you'll have that right in front of you, swing lines, moving averages, slow stochastics, Bollinger Bands, and the window envelopes. You're going to learn how to plot these on the charts, which I think is so important. You're going to get access to the 54 videos. You're going to be able to see my market research, trial of our charting software if you haven't used it before, and you'll need it. But we have two different versions. The odds of you having tried both versions are very small, so I think we'll be able to get you into that without any problem whatsoever. The course today sells for more than I've got here. This was my ad last year. I just happened to see it. The course last year was $179.95. It's up to $199.95 if you look on my website. It's going to go up again after the first of the year, and I'm not changing it. What I am doing in the course is I'm adding packages. And in those packages, I'm going to be adding more on the Bollinger Bands, more on the slow stochastics, more on outside days up or down. And I think you're going to find that it just enhances what you've got there for it. But there'll be more on that later. How do you get this? Go to our website under the word research. I'm telling you, it's going to be ending. This said Cyber Week sale. Pay attention. I don't tell you when it's going to end. It's going to just end, and we don't. Then you'll say, well, I was thinking about it. We don't honor it. When it's over, it's over. So take advantage. Go there. Some of our packages are as low as $156 a month. You're getting the $199.95 course for free. If you've been thinking about, gee, I want to do that, do it now. And you can give the course away as a gift. We'll honor that. Just let us know. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day, and I will talk to you all this afternoon with our market wrap-ups.